What's up, YouTube? Vantmer here. So a lot of people liked the Galaxy Eyes deck, so I thought I'd give you guys another deck profile. It's one I've been really having fun with, and with the release of a card I picked up today, my work got these in early, so I thought I'd shove a Nodin in this deck just because Nodin is broken. And apparently, according to Japan, he's ban-worthy. So let's get all the use out of him as we can, America, because he's probably going to be banned. So let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. It's a really fun deck. It's my personal take on Toons. I really like it. It's really fun. I started teaching my wife how to play, so I'm really hoping to get her proficient enough to where she can go ahead and play mostly on her own in duels and things like that, so I can possibly get some games against she and I on camera. Because while playing, she gets really foul-mouthed, and it's hilarious to watch my wife cuss while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm really hoping I can do some fun videos for you guys with me versus my wife playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It'd be hilarious. So let's go ahead and get the deck video started. So we've got 3 Toon Mass Magician. In all honesty, this is probably the heart and soul of the deck when it comes to the Toon line. Just like all other Toons, he can't attack first turn he comes out. But he's only a 900, so he's a 900 poke, but honestly, the fact of the matter that every time you punch and deal damage, you get to draw a free card. That's pretty amazing to me. I think that's fantastic, and a lot of other people do too. For a while, as soon as like Toon Kingdom came out, this thing skyrocketed to almost like 35 and 40 bucks a piece for just these rares. Now they've calmed down a lot since the hype of Toons dropped, but they're still not the cheapest rares on the planet. They're about 15 still, which is ridiculous. Just for a Yugi's World rare. I know that me saying that when common Vanity's Emptiness at one point were 30 a piece, but for a Toon, I never thought Toon's prices would be that expensive, so to me that's kind of ridiculous. And then we go into 2 Toon Gemini Elf. I really like this card. It's the same thing. It's a 1900, kind of the same thing as this, but it has an after effect when dealing damage. The fact that when you punch and deal damage to your opponent, they discard a random card from their hand is awesome. So you get a hand disruption. So that's really cool to me. And then I've got one more big attacker. I've got one Toon Goblin Attack Force. The fact of the matter is when you get to play Toon Kingdom, and this thing gets crapped into defense after direct attacking, or even just attacking over a possible problem, you get to protect this thing with Toon Kingdom even if your opponent tries to blow it up. So it's sitting in defense with 0, but your opponent tries to blow it up, you can protect it with Toon Kingdom. So it's really cool. 2 Toon Mermaid. It's just free summons, free Xyz plays. It's awesome. The fact of the matter that you get basically a free Xyz by playing this, or a free sacrifice. Really good. 2 Toon Dark Magician Girl. Toon Dark Magician Girl is super adorable. Honestly, she's probably one of the better of the Toons. Like, all of the Toons are really good now that we got all the support. Like, all the Toons, people have been trying to build Toons forever, and sadly, without all this new support we got, they were unplayable. But now we got all the support, they're playable. She's the only Toon that can attack turn 1 when she's summoned. Other than that, she's just a 2000 baiter. And then the last monster of the Toons is Toon Ancient Gear Golem. I love this card. If I ever cut it, it would be only for a 3rd Toon Dark Magician Girl, but I really like the fact that I can protect this guy with Toon Kingdom, and when he declares an attack, he's just like the normal Toon Golem, where your opponent cannot activate cards until the end of the damage calculation. So that's really cool. So not only can I protect him with the Toon Kingdom, he basically protects himself. So you get a free punch of 3,000, which is amazing. Toon Mermaid plus anything equals summon 3k. And then last monsters to round out the line are Summoner Monk. He's Summoner Monk. Everybody knows Summoner Monk. He's really good. I like Summoner Monk though, for the fact that Summoner Monk is also a free Xyz play at any time that you want him to be. Also, the fact that you can do these two, this summons this into a Downward Magician, is really good. Get into the spell lineup. It is 3 Toon Kingdom. Toon Kingdom is another card that made this deck playable. You have to play Toon Kingdom to play this deck. It literally is what made this deck playable. You protect your Toons by banishing the top card of your deck. When it's played, you have to banish the top 3 face down. Your Toons cannot be targeted by card effects. It's just so good. And then I do also play a Toon World. So my thought behind this, and somebody else said it, I don't remember who it was. I was watching one of their videos and I agreed with it, and I was already playing the 4, and somebody questioned why I was playing these 4, and I watched somebody else's video and they were playing the 4 as well, and I thought that was really cool that somebody else had the same thought process I did, because most of the time people think my ideas are really stupid when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I don't play competitively, and I've explained why. But the fact of the matter that somebody agreed with me that is a high-scale player was really cool that I saw that. The fact that the reason you play the 4 Toon World is basically you want to try to have more options of Toon World than your opponent has destruction options, and that's based off of most people only play 2 Mystical Space Typhoon anymore, or 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, or 2 Galaxy Cyclone, or something like that. You want to have more options comparatively. To even if they play 3 MST, you still have the 1 more Toon World than they have MSTs. So it's that thought process on the Toon Kingdom and Toon World. So like I said, it was just really cool seeing that somebody agreed with me while I was already playing the 4. So that was really cool. You have to play 3. How did I miss that? 3 copies of Toon Table of Contents. You search any Toon card in your deck. You have to play this card. It's your free Stratos. 3 Comic Hand. You're playing 3 Snatch Steal at this point. It's a Snatch Steal for Toons. Yeah, so good. If you can play 3 regular Snatch Steal, you're gonna play 3 regular Snatch Steal. Consistency's sake, 3 Upstart Goblin. You may be giving your opponent life points, but technically, if you play an Upstart and you punch with a Toon Mass Sorcerer, you're only giving your opponent 100 life points in technicality, and then you're also drawing a card off of that Toon Mass Sorcerer. So, 2 Instant Fusion, since we are playing the Nodin. If you've already dropped Nodin, this just becomes a sacrifice card for a Summoner Monk later. So, 2 Terraforming, because even though we're playing 3 of the Toon Table of Contents, we still want to be able to get to our... We want to use the Toon Table of Contents more for the monsters, more than we would like to use it to try to get the Toon Kingdom, if you can help it. So, that's the thought process behind playing 2 Terraforming. And then to round out the spells, we've got 1 Regeki. Regeki's Regeki. Going to traps, 2 Toon Mask. Toon Mask is awesome because you get to... as long as you control a Toon World, you target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, special summon from your deck, or hand or deck. God, I only normally do it from deck. Yeah, hand or deck. I normally only do it from deck because that's where you want to, like, you're thinning your deck out. You play this, activate this, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, while you control Toon World, and then you special summon from your hand or deck 1 monster whose level is equal to or less than the monster that you targeted, rank or level. So rank or level, which is really cool. I one day targeted I was playing somebody online who dropped a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon on me, and I activated Toon Mask and special summoned Toon Ancient Gear Golem. So level 8. Targeting their rank 8, so that was really cool. 2 Fiendish Chain, Chains Chain. 1 Warning, 2 Mirror Force. The basic concept of this is, no matter what, you want to protect these things really bad. So you also want to protect your life points, since even though these aren't going to die, you're still going to attack with them, and you don't want to keep taking as much damage as possible. 1 Bottomless and 1 Torrential. Torrential is really cool when combined with Toon Kingdom. Sorry, allergies, guys. Allergies suck recently. If you live in Kansas, you know what I'm talking about for allergies recently. Torrential with Toon Kingdom is awesome because you can still protect your monsters with Toon Kingdom while blowing out your opponent's monster board. So it's really cool. I love it. And then the extra deck is really fun So it's 101. 101 is 101. 1 Ptolemaeus and 1 Diamond. Diamond is for the Ptolemaeus. It's mainly for your Shade All matchup. 1 Exciton Knight, 1 Downer Magician, Castell, Ragnazero, Key Beetle. You get a cool Key Beetle play with Summoner Monk into Toon Mass Sorcerer. Then you can detach, target your Toon Kingdom, and then you've got more protection on it. 1 Abyss Dweller, Gaga Cowboy, Diamond Direwolf, Cairngorgon for targeting. Even though your Toons can't be targeted, at that point you want to make sure that your Toon Kingdom is protected, so if you drop this, your opponent MSTs, you can target one of their cards. Round out the rank monsters, Rhapsody and Heartland Draco, because Heartland Draco is not able to be battled while you control Toon Kingdom, face-up spell, so you've got Toon Kingdom. And then the final card, we get Nodin. Nodin is broken. No matter what way you look at it, you get free Xyz summons from Nodin. Nodin broken. Nodin's amazing. I hope we keep him in the format for a little while. I know a lot of people would disagree with me really hard on my saying that. But I actually think the card is really, like, everyone thinks the card's really good. That's really stupid of me to say, but I actually really enjoy the card other than just being broken. I think his interaction with the game is really fun. I just really enjoy what he does with the game. Yes, he basically is just a free Xyz play. A lot of people are going to criticize me for saying it that stupidly, but I just like what he does with the game of where you can get a free Xyz. So if it makes it where it's another option out of a stupid situation, whereas people could be stuck in a really stupid situation. This can get you out of it, and it might not win you the game, and yes, Norden can win you the game very easily. Norden can make it where you're out of the situation and get you set back up into possibly winning the game sooner. So, also, Trish plays with this are kind of stupid. Like if you, and I think it was Asian Persuasion that he and I talked about this, or he said it in one of his videos, and it made me laugh really hard. If you have a level 4 monster already on your table, you activate Instant Fusion, get this target Effect Veiler in graveyard, synchro into Nodin, or synchro into Trishula. It's so stupid. So, Johnny, stop thinking up stupid things. I hadn't thought about that in any way, so I give all credit to Asian Persuasion, Johnny, for thinking that up, because I hadn't. That's really stupid. So I will catch you guys later. Peace, guys.